Hey YouTubers, it is Gizzard Greenfingers here, and in front of you is my English oak bonsai tree. I've had it about 10 years, it's about 12 years old, 11 years I've had it. But when I repotted it last, soil mix I used, I think I just used too much organic matter, so it's holding on to a lot of water, which I ain't happy about. So I want to change the medium. I'm going to clean the roots out. I'm probably not going to do much work with the roots. We are in February, but we have got an issue. That is like one huge root that's just got all woody, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm too afraid to remove that in case it does kill the tree, because it is quite close to the actual base of the trunk. But we'll get it out the pot, and we will just have a better look at the situation and go from there. First we remove the turntable. What is that going to want to come out? Oh, did I? Oh, yeah, yes. He's hooked it in all right. There we go. Voila. Put that somewhere safe. Now let's get a better look at this situation. A bit more light on the situation too. See, I would expect more roots than that. I think it has been struggling a little. We have got some new roots starting, I can see, which is good. But just look how wet that is. Look at it. I'm not happy with that. Where do you start? Well, first things first, you need a little forky thing. Where's that gone? For crying out loud. I found forky thing. So we will proceed. Awful lot of organic matter in this, as I can see. So I hardly spoke through this stage because I was so engrossed in what I was doing. I had to really concentrate, you see, and I can't multitask, I'm a man. So I thought I'd do a bit of a talk over. So when I last did this soil mix, I was poor. I couldn't afford much akadama, pumice and lava rock. But I found a supplier where I've got 14 litres of akadama for 25 quid, and that's the cheapest I've seen around my area of England, Wiltshire. And I got a bag of pumice, 14 litres of that for 25 quid. So you can't grumble with that. You can't. I don't know if you can see this soil mix, but it's holding on to so much water. And maybe that's the issue with the blackening of the bark. But to be fair, I do think that is an aging process. A few other of my YouTube subscribers have also mentioned it is the aging process. But I am a novice. I am learning as I go along. But look at that. That's wet as anything, isn't it? It's not good. It's not good. It was struggling. You can see that because it hasn't grown that many more roots from when I last repotted. And when was that? Just done some research. It was the 18th of April of last year I did a root prune on this. And I think I would have expected to see a fair few more roots than that, to be fair. So goodbye old soil mix and hello new mix, coming soon. Right, gonna get rid of this soil so I've got a bit more stuff to play with and see what I'm doing. So now that crap's out of the way, this is what we've basically got, YouTubers. And you can see about this bit I was on about. It is just one woody mass, but I don't want to move that. That's a lot to remove on this tree, and I've had this tree many years now, and I'm a bit scared to do that, so I'm not gonna. Nope, I ain't gonna. It's gonna be in this new soil mix I've made, which is like 50% macadamia, 25 pumice, 25 lava rock, and there's a minuscule amount of compost in it. Now, I want to get rid of as much of this soil as I can, because I don't think this is helping with the whatever it's called, you know what I mean. So that's our bottom. I cut that a few years back, the taproot there, and then that is what we've got going on, really. Got a few straggly bits that I'll cut off now. I expect you could take off more, but we are in February and I'm scared. I'm scared of that. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I want to do. Should be good. Should be good. Right. Get our pot. Oh, yeah. There's still quite a lot of rootage there, isn't there? What do you want to do? Because I don't want to cut all that off now. Not this time of year. I don't think. No, we're going to see how it gets on. Like that, I think. For now, until I can afford a new pot. As I be poor. That's my mix. Oh, that's a lovely mix, Gizzy. Thank you. Let me just chuck that in there like that. Looking good. Yeah, he put far too much in there, didn't he? Well, you did. Just take that out. Put that on the side. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to cut any more roots off, but it when needs bees, you know. So I'm just cutting a few of these stragglies off, just so it's got some room to grow in the pot before I can afford a new one. But she's looking good. She's looking good. You got to get the height right. So this may take a while. And we're about there. So now what you want to start doing is start getting your akadama, pumice and lava rock mix and start to trickle it over the top, like so. Ah, it's a work of art, alright, it is. Now, I don't like Chinese food. I'm not really a Chinese food person, so I don't have any chopsticks. So what I like to do, I like using finger, like you just saw. It's good enough. It's just as good, if not better, because you can feel those air pockets underneath. Yep, truly amazing, and we'll just keep doing that because he's poor. He's gonna start playing that world's smallest violin soon, and we just keep topping up with my soil mix. Now, hopefully, this mix is not going to be as soddened as the last soil mix I've used, because I don't think that was very beneficial for this tree. And where it is starting to look a picture, I don't want it to die now. Oh, I suppose I'll have that bloke who I had last time. I'll be survived if that survives. It'll be sheer miracle if that survives. I can't remember what his name was. It's been that long ago. I just forget people like that, you know what I mean? I just try and put you down, get you down. Ain't happening with me, mate. Sorry. So now it's time to give it a good water. Now this will bind it all together, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm using pure tap water. That's right, straight from the tap. And the soil mix I've used, it is dry, so it does need a good soak. Now, I'm not going to be putting this oak tree out in the elements as of yet. It will be going in the greenhouse, and then when the weather does warm up a little, it will be coming out of the greenhouse, because I worry about mould in the air, you know what I mean. And that is what will be happening. Mike, that was his name, Mike. Or Mick. Mick or Mike, yeah, I expect he'd be back. It's sheer miracle if that survives. Alright, Mick, Mike, whatever your bloody name is. But this is it. This is my oak, my English oak. And if you have enjoyed watching this, then please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be back. That's my little cherry blossom, and that's my weeping willow. I love that tree. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Ta-da for now. Kissy green fingers.